episode 243. Thank you all for listening to episode 242. Cancel the Lex Express. I am Mr. Taylor Swift Toboggan, here with my co-host,
Fat James Harden.
Peppa Jack.
Peppa Jack. And no parrot. He claims to be working, but we all know he's out there getting rammed by his boyfriend. Yep. As always, we got to thank some people. So thank you to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter at Songs by Wes. Thanks to All Wear Clothing, first and primary sponsor of Over the Line Sports Podcast. Get in touch with Brandon, allwearclothing.com. Mention Over the Line Sportscast. He will hook you up with a deal, and he will get you a deal on anything you're looking for. It could be towels. It could be signs. It could be flags. It could be hoodies, shirts, hats, koozies, stickers, whatever you need, coats. We just got our recent order of coats and merchandise, and he hooked us up. He can hook you up. allwearclothing.com. Thanks to Crandall's Quality Landscaping. Give Sean a call, 419-704-5471. Serves the Toledo and surrounding areas and not
Gainesville, Florida.
Yeah.
Home throwers.
Yep, I was about to say, hopefully they don't have shoes on the grass because he cannot serve you there. But it is now, there's snow on the ground, so Sean's going to be out plowing tonight. I don't know what he's going to be plowing, but he'll be plowing. And he can plow you and your driveway if you give him a call at 419-704-5471. Last but not least, thank you to Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com.
If you want to do any plowing that's not snow, you need to reach out to Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com. He'll make sure he gets you out of the snow plow and into the house plow. That's where you need to be.
But what if I want to plow Frosty?
I don't know if that's legal in the state of Ohio. You'd have to travel to California for that stuff. I think they're into that sort of thing over there. But then they probably don't have snowmen in California, so that's not going to help. So
in the mountains they do.
I guess that's true. But anyways, if you even have a body like Fat James Harden, you can still get that consultation from ConnellBarrett.com on Skype, Zoom, FaceTime, maybe just over email. I don't know. Maybe you're too scared to be face-to-face. It doesn't matter. You got to go to datingtransformation.com. Reach out to Connell Barrett. He's going to get you that help, build that confidence to find you that girl or guy or whatever you like for next holiday season. Because we know your parents are probably wondering why you're still single and you're 33. Get on top of that. Get to datingtransformation.com. Reach out to Connell Barrett.
If you get on top of that, he will help you get on top of others.
We got 2 words for you. Dating transformation.
Oh, sorry. Wrong.
Yeah, that too. You got to go to dating transformation first. That's step 1. 2 is plow on.
Any more word on the
find his bottom dick.
Yep. Do we have any more word on the book?
A little bit. It's in editing right now. So the title is almost final, pretty much final, but almost final. So probably by the new year, I'll be able to know or at least announce the title of the book and hopefully when it'll be on sale, where it'll be on sale, and where you can get it at for our wonderful listeners to pick up.
Beautiful. All right, so let's get into the first thing, man. We don't ever talk about this, but I think it's important to bring up. What happened in the MLS Cup this past weekend?
The Columbus Crew won?
They did. They had 3 players, and it's a big deal because Haslam and his wife own the Columbus Crew now, right? They kept him in Columbus, in Ohio.
Yeah, they were going to move out last year. Ended up staying and then win a title. So that probably keeps them around for a little bit longer.
Yeah, in all 3 games, they never gave up a goal. They won 2-0 in the conference semis against Nashville, 1-0 against New England in the conference finals, and then 3-0 against Seattle Sounders in the final. And didn't we just say that Seattle Sounders isn't Ken Griffey Jr. now? Pretty sure he's a partner with that now, isn't he? Seattle Sounders. I think we talked about it like a month or 2 ago.
I mean, it sounds right. I don't recall, but it sounds right.
So at least Haslam brought a title to Ohio. Thank you, Jimmy Haslam.
It's 2020. That's how that happens.
Yes, sir. All right, real quick, before we get into the NBA, let's talk a little bit about NCAA basketball. What happened to Keontae Johnson? He just passed out in the Florida game, that Florida stud. And he was in a coma for a little bit. It sounds like he's out of it and doing better, but what the hell happened?
Yeah, he's last critical but stable condition. He actually had tested positive for COVID a few months ago, a few weeks ago. So they're still trying to figure out once he can get stabilized enough, they're trying to figure out if this might have been, maybe a side effect of, having COVID. So, like it's been proven that is it the myocarditis? That's
If they have like
something that
myocardial infarction,
that's been something that a lot of people is like a side effect after testing positive for COVID. So they're trying to figure out if that might have been what happened. They're not sure yet. There hasn't been anything to come out since then. So they're just trying to get him stabilized. And I mean, they had to put him in a medically induced coma.
that's crazy.
Yeah. So he's still not out of the woods yet, though.
No, not at all. And like with NCAA, I know the top really hasn't changed at all. Gonzaga's 1, Baylor 2, Iowa 3, and I think in 3 or 4 days, Gonzaga and Iowa actually play. So number 1 versus number 3 here shortly in the next couple of days. Michigan State still at 4, Kansas at 5, first 1-loss team in. Houston at 6, Villanova 7, West Virginia 8, Creighton 9, Tennessee 10, and then several teams following after. I know Ohio State's up to 20 now. That's great. Rutgers is there at 4-0. Michigan's even there at 25. A lot of Big Ten teams in there. What do I see here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in the top 25, so half of them.
Yeah. I mean, that's usually where the Big Ten they've been up there in basketball, competing with the ACC pretty much over the last few years. I think the Big Ten ACC tournament is next week. I want to say they had to move some games around, I guess, because of COVID. So I think Ohio State was supposed to play Kentucky, and now they had to. Oh, no, it couldn't have been the ACC. I can't remember, but now they're playing UCLA or something like that. I think instead of Kentucky was where it was at, just because of some sort of COVID something or another. Let's see, where's it at here? North Carolina will now face Kentucky. Ohio State will take on UCLA.
Yeah, because Michigan State was supposed to play Virginia, and that game got canceled. And then now their next several games are all Big Ten. I mean, now Michigan State's getting into Big Ten play for the rest of the year. That's what they're getting ready to do.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of how it's going to be. They just need to make sure that they are following these protocols and keeping these kids safe so they can make it to play March Madness this year.
God, we can only hope. We can only freaking hope.
I need more gambling in my life.
Yeah, I know.
We're not passing out like Keontae. We should be all right.
Yeah, no shit, right? Let's see. We can jump into some NBA real quick. I know the big thing was Giannis signed his max deal, 5 years, $228 million supermax extension. So it's good to see he's staying there. It's good for Milwaukee.
Yeah, figured that was going to happen. I don't think I still just I never bought the Golden State hype or any of that shit. I certainly think that he was gonna stay there and try to do something. So we'll see if they can bring a couple more people there. But
now they got Drew. That's helpful.
Yeah, I mean, you still got to compete with Durant and Kyrie. So he's got to take another step this year. Got to take another step. Got to make it at least to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Good luck, man. See, the East is usually weak, except the top 4 or 5 teams are always competing, and then the rest of the league just is nothing.
Yeah.
So you're going to have your Bostons, your Miami, your Milwaukee, and of course Brooklyn now.
Yep. And they'll have to, like you said, it's just that year. He's got to get there that this year is what he needs to do. He's got to keep moving along, or he's just going to be another guy that's putting up points like Fat James Harden.
Did you see freaking Gordon Hayward fractured his finger.
Money well spent.
Yep. And then what's up with Harden? What the hell do you think is going to happen?
Nothing. He ain't going nowhere.
He's going to stay there, collect $50 million this year, and fly out to the next adventure to party, get COVID, come back, drop another triple-double with 50 points, and Houston will just keep on loving him because they don't care about rings. They just care about stats there.
Right. And I saw Luka is the favorite to win the MVP over Giannis. You think Luka is going to transition into that?
I mean, he was about there last year.
Yeah.
Kid's no joke.
I don't think there's much transitioning to do, but we'll see.
What was that I just said? I just saw this. I think it was a tweet or a comment. I got to pull it up and see it. It was one of the – I can't remember who said it. God damn it. One of the NBA executives said, oh, God, I got to get out of this bullshit. It's trying to get me to sign up for the Dallas Morning News. I don't want your trash.
Ads.
I know. That's what they try to do for you. But basically they said, what did he say? I saw something like that. That motherfucker in Dallas is coming. As he thinks he's going to be LeBron James' successor. You think that's true? I know a lot of people will argue that LeBron isn't the best player in the league right now, but think Luka can be that best player in the league?
I think he could. There's just a lot of those guys that could be out there right now. It all depends on what kind of leader he is and what he can do. Like I said, I mean, are we gonna? How do you define best player in the league? Do you define him as the guy who can actually put up stats and still lead his team where it needs to go, or just a guy that puts up stats? Most talent, right? Because that would probably be Fat James Harden.
You got to give me is he fat now?
Yeah. Have you not seen the pictures? His
Dude,
gut's about as big as mine.
That's what they're saying. Saying he's fat.
I'll see if I can find a picture.
I don't see how you could gain that much weight in 3 weeks, damn near.
I see that one. This photo of James Harden's going around. I just found it.
This is the one with
it says is it one with what?
The black shirt.
He's got a red shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
James Harden's starting to look like Kendrick Perkins is what it says.
Yeah.
He's got the red shirt on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's not as bad as it really looks, but
oh yeah, it's
the more and more people show the pictures, it's absolutely awesome.
Oh, it's fantastic. So we got what? Preseason started. When's the season start? Next week, right?
Yeah, I think it's a week from today, actually.
God damn, so we got to do our NBA preview already. We just ended.
Yeah, I know. That's the hard part.
So I'll have to put that on the agenda for next week. We got to do the NBA preview.
Mm-hmm.
And then give our picks for what? We usually go the finals. Who we think is going to be in the finals? Who's going to beat who? A surprise team?
Yep. Our surprise team and was there another one? No, that was it.
Surprise team, finals teams, and the champ.
Yeah.
Gonna be crazy. All right. Well, we'll do that next week. Should be interesting. Should be fun. Always is.
Sweet.
All right. So we're done with Giannis. I just saw a story. It cracked me up about Dennis Rodman. I just saw it was on Fake Sports Center HD. This man headbutted a ref, smashed Carmen Electra, married Carmen Electra, took a private jet to bang Madonna, married himself, became a wrestler, joined the NWO, had Hulk Hogan as a tag team partner, did an action movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme, won 3 championships with Michael Jordan, became best friends with a North Korean dictator. Say what you want, but Dennis Rodman is legendary, and that's one hell of a life.
Yeah, yes, it is. And somehow he's still alive.
God, used to smash Madonna, smash Carmen, married himself. Like, absolutely nuts.
That's Worm.
All right.
Madonna heartbroken, too.
Oh, yeah, he did. Big thing. Well, we knew this was coming, but we saw that the Cleveland Indians are going to be dropping their nickname probably after the 2021 season. We figured this might happen. Bear, you're the Indians fan here. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I knew it was coming. It was a matter of time. So I don't fret over it. Nothing that's gonna hurt me or change my life. So, well, they'll move on. They'll be the Spiders or something else. Hopefully, the Cleveland baseball team, but
That's who you saw my thing. Cleveland baseball team.
probably the Spiders.
Spiders. I'd love to see what was that? Somebody said the Cleveland Flames. I was
I like the Cleveland Rockers. I think that'd be awesome.
That would
Again?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a WNBA team they had.
Well, obviously
Long
that
time
ain't
ago.
going anywhere.
I don't know.
I
Well,
mean,
it's not like the Indians are going to go anywhere. Like, the people are up in arms and upset. You neckbeards are still going to go out, buy those adjustable stretch fitted caps, wear them backwards, cover up that cul-de-sac that you got on the top of your head. You're still going to go buy the T-shirts. Probably buy them a size too small to make it look like you're a little buff for a little bit. You're still going to buy tickets to go to the Jake. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not the Jake.
Aggressive.
Progressive field. It's always be the Jake.
I would say it's always the Jake. Like, you're still gonna go buy all the merch, you're gonna buy it all up. You know, they're still gonna be the best of a bad situation of that division. So they're gonna make the playoffs damn near every year. Maybe get to a World Series, maybe get to an ALCS, and you'll still be there cheering the above average team on. So quit your bitching, buy your T-shirts and buy your hats, and shut the hell up.
Tell me what to do.
I mean, that's the thing, though. I mean, they got rid of most of that shit anyways, so it's not like it's that.
Exactly.
I mean, they got rid of Chief a few years ago. They've stopped selling that merch. It's been a block C for a while, so there's not people who still have any of that stuff. I mean, even that, it doesn't, like you said, it doesn't really matter. It's just something, again, for more merch that I'll have to buy, and it is what it is. But I'm not a fan of the Spiders. I think that's a dumb name. I think they could get something a little bit more creative, honestly.
They could. The Cleveland, what do they got there? They could bring Chief Wahoo back, make him white, and call him the Cleveland Caucasians, and really stir up some controversy.
Yeah. Well, the Cleveland Charlie Sheens.
The Cleveland Sheens, yeah. What did my uncle say? The Cleveland Wild or Cleveland Wild Things or some shit.
Cleveland Tiger Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland Coke.
I think Cleveland Steamers would be a good one too.
That'd be great.
Probably play baseball then.
Yeah, as long as they don't. I mean, they're not going to do dumb shit. They could, obviously, the Chief Wahoo thing. We saw it coming when they got rid of Chief Wahoo.
I mean, it was all a matter of time. Like you said, that shit don't bother me. Sure bothers other people.
I mean, the way it's looking out there in Cleveland, they might as well just name them the Cleveland Clinic.
Cleveland Cliffs. They're taking over everything too.
Right?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. All right, what do you think about Dave Dombrowski getting hired as the first president of baseball operations for the Phillies?
How does he keep getting work?
Who was he with the Red Sox?
He was with the Expos. He framed the Marlins for getting their titles. He helped the Tigers obviously get better, and then the Red Sox getting the title recently.
And then blew them and then destroyed them all at the same time. The Tigers and the Red Sox.
Where'd you say he signed at? Philly?
Yep.
Philly, yeah.
They're banking on him and Girardi.
Oh, so they'll just sign Bryce
They
Harper
don't
to
know.
another $600 million?
Right.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know enough about him, but I know he's done some things, but I don't know. We'll see. I'd have to look at the Phillies roster. Besides Bryce Harper. I don't know if I can name one other Philly player right now.
What? I'm trying to think.
Jimmy Rollins, he still play?
I think Ryan Howard's still there too, and Scott Rowland.
Mike Schmidt?
Yeah.
Scott Rowland.
Oh, Chase Utley's still there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Can't forget about Chase.
Cliff Lee.
Yeah. Shane Victorino still out there catching flies.
It's the best.
I think I'm out now. I've given up.
What? John Kruk. I think he's a consultant. Who else? Kruk and what is it? They said Lenny Dykstra's gonna get work release.
Lenny Dykstra. Yeah,
I think that's it.
I think I'm out for these players.
I think so too.
All right. So what's going on with NCAA football? You want to kind of preview what's going to happen this week, Bear?
Yeah. So noon on Saturday, you got Ohio State Northwestern for the Big Ten title. Ohio State wins. Obviously, they're in the playoff. You have Clemson and Notre Dame at 4:00. It'll be an interesting one. Obviously, Florida will be the one rooting for Notre Dame because that's about the only shot they have to get back in. I don't know if they'll still get in over A&M, but if Clemson loses, that's where it gets interesting. If Ohio State and Clemson both lose, it's where it gets very interesting. See what they do, because that would probably get you 3 SEC teams in. But yeah, I don't see it happening. And you got Alabama, Florida at 8:00. I think USC plays somebody, but they really don't have a shot because, they really have no impressive wins. They've eked out every win they've had. So I can't see USC getting it at all, even if they win the Pac-12 and Clemson lost and Florida loses again. I don't know if A&M's playing or not. I'd have to look. I think they are.
Are they? Who are they playing?
Well, I think they still get a game, I think. But I'd have to see.
It's an interesting one.
Because they're kind of the odd, they're the odd team out right now.
Yeah, they play Tennessee.
Oh, okay. Well, they'll win that.
Yep.
Their only loss is to Alabama, and Alabama's on their side of the conference, so they can't. They really can't get in that way. I guess
I hope
probably.
Clemson gets smoked, just so Texas A&M can get in because fuck Clemson.
Well, and this is the other thing. So Oklahoma plays Iowa State for the Big 12 title.
Oh, and don't forget USC, man. They're playing too, even though they're going to be only a 6-0 as well. Because who got dropped out? Washington because of COVID, and now Oregon's
not listening to me.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That same shit could happen.
USC's not going to make it. USC, no.
You think they're not good enough?
No shot. They don't have any shot because they haven't done anything. That's fine. They can go and beat Oregon, but they better beat Oregon 70-0.
Yeah.
They've barely squeaked out every win here lately. So I highly doubt that'll happen. But Iowa State is 6th. They're undefeated, and they're playing Oklahoma for the Big 12 title. So if Iowa State goes and beats Oklahoma, Iowa State. Oh, I'm sorry. They're
8-2. Yeah, they lost Oklahoma State by 3, and Louisiana beat them by 17 at the beginning of the year.
I thought they were undefeated. I don't know how they're 6th.
I don't either. I don't get it.
So the committee does not know what they're doing, clearly. Cincinnati's been passed up for whatever reason, haven't played in a couple weeks, but I don't see how that's their fault.
2 lost Georgia, 2 lost Florida's ahead of them, and 2 lost Iowa State.
And they're playing Tulsa, so they can win for the title. They play at 8:00 Saturday night.
Let's see a Cincinnati Coastal Carolina in the 2 undefeated teams in a New Year's 6. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, Coastal Carolina going to Coastal Carolina. They keep getting disrespected as well. I guess I just don't understand how Iowa State is 6th. That doesn't.
No, that's what I know. You were saying they're undefeated. I'm like, they got 2 losses. What are you looking at?
I just assumed they were undefeated from that shit. I mean,
but hey, man, at least they're ahead of Florida and Georgia as 2 lost teams. It's all I care about. But I think that Cincinnati's not getting the love. I don't think
Cincinnati should be 6th. I mean, you can't put Oklahoma or Iowa State over A&M. You just can't. I don't care if they have a Big 12 title. You just can't do it.
Are they? And you said they play each other this week?
Oklahoma and Iowa State do, yeah.
Okay. So winner's going to a New Year's Six game.
Yeah, A&M's going to blow out Tennessee. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But they got to make it convincing. I mean, they got to kick the shit out of them. If Clemson beats Notre Dame, then they're both in again, and that'll set the playoffs.
Here's what I love. This will just tell you, Bear. So Louisiana beat Iowa State by 17, first game of the year, right?
Yep.
And it was at Iowa State. 4th game of the year, Coastal Carolina goes to Louisiana and beats them.
Yep.
Unreal.
Yep.
No love. They beat BYU, picked up that game, knocked BYU right out.
Yeah, and they haven't really. I mean, like I said, they're just not moving up. Same with Cincinnati. I mean, they're undefeated. I just don't understand why they're not moving up. I mean, Florida just lost to LSU. They're 4-5. I mean, it's terrible. So, I mean, we'll see. I think Ohio State's going to steamroll Northwestern.
Yep.
I think Texas A&M is going to steamroll Tennessee.
What's the line this week on those games? Do you know?
I don't have them in front of me here, but I can look really quick. I think Ohio State's like an 18-point favorite or something like that.
So Louisiana's 9-1, and their only loss is Coastal Carolina. They're ranked 19th, though, but they're playing Coastal Carolina this week. It'll be interesting. So that's where Coastal Carolina is getting screwed, man. You had Louisiana beat Iowa State, and they have 2 losses, and they're up front. And I just don't get it.
Yeah, so Ohio State's a 20.5-point favorite.
Huh.
Over Northwestern this week. But
no surprises, really.
Yeah, I mean,
Northwestern has 1 loss this year, and it was Michigan State. A terrible Michigan State. But I told you, since I went to Michigan State, of course, I know how they tend to play. The problem is they either play to win or they come out and get the shit kicked out of them. There's no in between.
Yeah. And, that's the thing. I mean, they beat Michigan, who isn't any good, and they beat Northwestern, who's 14th here.
And that's their only 2 wins.
And Ohio State steamrolled them with half of a backup squad.
Yeah, Iowa steamrolled them. Indiana shut them out. And then they lost to Penn State this past week.
Yep.
Penn State's really good. 3 wins now. Well, they started 0-5. They came on strong at the end. Granted, they played nobody.
No, not at all. I mean, and that's fine. But it'll be interesting. I mean, really, like you said, it's the way this really gets interesting is if Ohio State loses, if Clemson loses, if Alabama loses. Because now what do you do? If Florida beats Alabama this weekend and is the SEC champion, you're not going to kick Alabama out, right?
No.
But you can't put Florida in over, let's just say Ohio State wins, right? Clemson beats Notre Dame and Florida beats Alabama. I mean, Ohio State got to be 1. Only undefeated team there. Or does 1 then go to Clemson? They go from 3-1, and then Alabama drops to 2 or 3, and Notre Dame goes to 4.
It's a lot of shit, a lot of hypotheticals.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on, so it's interesting.
At the end, they're doing selection on Sunday, right?
I think so.
So, and that'll be bowl selection too, right? Oh, are we doing bowl pick'em? That'll be next week too, won't it? Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's the thing, though. I don't know how many. There's already a whole bunch of teams opting out of bowl games and everything. So
I guess we'll see.
We'll see how many there are and go from there. But I can't imagine it's going to be a bunch.
And did we ever do it? We never did a college football preview this year, so we won't have a college football title.
We didn't even know if they were going to have it.
Yeah, so we skipped it. So no, we took a sabbatical on that as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So like you said, it'll be an interesting Saturday, but I mean, you'll know some things by 4:00. You're going to know. I mean, if Ohio State wins, they're in. You know that. So by that time, Texas A&M, if they beat Tennessee, is going to be sitting there rooting for Notre Dame. They need Notre Dame to win. Pretty much, I don't think the Alabama-Florida game means much. Now, if Florida would have had one loss, they didn't lose to LSU last week and then beat Alabama, then it would have been very interesting, especially for Ohio State. But with that, it don't matter. That would have been the worst case scenario for Ohio State. Would have been they win, Florida wins with one loss, and Clemson beats Notre Dame. But with Florida having two losses, they pretty much knocked themselves out of the playoff anyway, so it don't matter.
Right.
Only way Florida gets in is if Ohio State loses, Texas A&M loses, and Clemson loses. That's it. It's their only shot.
So final, just give me your thoughts. What do you think is going to be the Final Four after this weekend?
Alabama won. This is the thing. This is where my heart. I want Clemson to lose because I just want them out. I can't stand Dabo. I just want them out. But I think they're going to beat Notre Dame. So I think it'll be Clemson 2, Ohio State 3, Notre Dame 4.
That's my exact thoughts as well. What do you think, Cody?
I don't know. Probably Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, Notre Dame.
So we all are on the same page.
Yeah.
And Ohio State they got to beat Clemson. They've never beat them.
Mm-hmm. That would be the ultimate cop-out, Clemson losing.
Yep. And then I hope that Notre Dame beats Bama. It's a big hope. And then, because I just want to shit on Brandon. I hope I get to shit on Brandon. Anytime I can shit on Brandon, it's a good year.
I don't want that. If that's the case, I'd hope Ohio State would beat Clemson and Notre Dame would beat Alabama because there's nothing
That's
better
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Ohio State beat Clemson. Notre Dame beat Bama, so we can shit on Brandon.
Bama.
No. Notre Dame beat Bama, so we can shit on Brandon in the national title game. Nothing would make me happier.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. But like you said, I'm going to be rooting for Notre Dame this weekend. Fuck Clemson.
Me too.
Fuck Dabo. He's a racist anyways, so screw him. I hope.
Because if Notre Dame wins, we're playing Notre Dame week 1. If we win.
Yeah, I mean they'd be 2-3, and then up to 4 would be whomever would sneak into that 4 spot.
Hopefully Texas A&M.
I would. I mean, it wouldn't be Clemson. I don't think it would be. No. I would hope not because I don't want to see A&M and Alabama again. But I also don't want to see Iowa State and Alabama. So I guess I'd rather see A&M.
Yeah. It's 6-1, half dozen the other.
Or Cincinnati. Put Cincinnati in there,
Right. What do you think about Lovie Smith finally losing his job?
I mean, it's Illinois. He'll be picked up somewhere. He's fine. He tried to turn him around. I think one time he had a 5-7 year maybe. But yeah, I mean it's still Illinois, man. It's tough.
What about
you don't
the bigger
got
one?
Juice Williams walking through that door?
You got okay. So what about Cody? That one and the Gus Malzahn firing. What do you think?
Shit, Gus Malzahn got paid $21 million to leave. So I ain't shedding a tear for him at all.
Ever.
Exactly. I'm not shedding a tear for him whatsoever, man. And
imagine
Lovey. I didn't know Lovey was still at Illinois.
he had the biggest, whitest beard in the world. You couldn't miss the old man.
Right.
Could you imagine getting fired? Someone saying, "Hey, you're fired. Oh, by the way, here's a $21.5 million check." Right. Would you not be the happiest person in the world? You don't have to do shit.
Right.
I love reading that. Alabama's highest paid state employee in a pandemic year will be a fired football coach.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And he should have been fired a long time ago. That's
about as bad a contract as Bobby Bonilla.
It's $21.5 million severance. Half of it's due within 30 days.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
$11
No
million.
wonder he was trying to. That's probably why he was trying to get fired all these years.
If I was Auburn, I'd cut him that check come 1/1/2021 just to be an asshole.
So here's another fun one. Will Muschamp, got fired at South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
They were on the hook for $15.5 million, and it could have been $2 million less, but Muschamp and his boss never signed that revision. So he got $2 more million for not signing that, and his boss not.
I need to be a college football coach. I don't even need to be good. I just need to be a college football coach.
Kevin Sumlin.
Muschamp was never good.
Right. Sumlin. $7.3 million buyout.
How the hell Will Muschamp got a twice as larger buyout than Sumlin?
Because someone was at Arizona and they don't make dick for football.
Jesus.
So Willie Taggart got $21 million last year. 21 games. And they gave Willie Taggart $21 million to leave.
You should have got more for what Florida State did now. They should have. How'd that work out for them?
Good idea. Fucking idiots.
Yeah.
A lot of good coaches out there. So, but Texas said they're keeping Tom Herman for one more year.
Wonder what and his buyout like $30 million or something though.
Yeah, they're gonna have to suffer through that for a while.
Right.
Like he's got like a ridiculously high buyout.
Michigan still hasn't fired Harbaugh, so that's good news.
They're gonna extend him, right?
Jesus.
I hope so.
Jesus.
So what do you think about, well, real quick, let's talk about NASCAR just fast. Team 2311, which is Bubba Wallace, owned by Jordan and Danny Hamlin. They got their sponsors this week. DoorDash, McDonald's, Columbia Sportswear, Dr. Pepper, Root Insurance. Got some big sponsors pulled right there.
Especially DoorDash.
That's huge. They weren't in NASCAR. They were like maybe a very small.
Was Dr. Pepper? I don't feel like Dr. Pepper was either.
Yeah, I don't think they were either. Columbia either.
Yeah, I must have some.
So it's not Bubba Wallace. It's Jordan. It's coming in. Bubba was already there. Jordan's bringing this shit in.
Yeah. I mean, that you put Michael Jordan anywhere, everyone's going to want to sponsor you.
Right.
Oh, well, here, let me back this up. DoorDash, McDonald's, and Columbia were primary sponsors for Bubba Wallace at Richard Petty this past year. So each of those three were primary sponsors for him this past year. They left with him. So they brought Dr. Pepper in. That's a big thing. And Root Insurance.
Bubba should drive to 91 then, the McDonald's, like Bill Elliott used to.
Right. Here's what cracks me up. Alongside fellow driver Ryan Newman, Wallace was recently named one of the top trending athletes in the U.S. in 2020. Well, Newman's was because we thought he died.
Yeah. I think everyone thought.
We were all just like, what the fuck is happening? We thought he was dead.
That was the craziest. That was pre-COVID too. Those were the days.
Oh, God.
And it was a fucking Monday too.
We had live shows.
We should have known that was going to be the downfall of the year. Daytona was canceled on Sunday. It was a Monday race, and Ryan Newman almost died. Should have known right there it wasn't going to be a good year.
I blame Cody. I blame old Peppa Jack.
I blame Pepper Jack too. New Jack wouldn't have let this happen to us.
No, he would have stabbed us.
No, he would have stabbed COVID.
Yeah, he would have stabbed COVID.
He would have tried to take an elbow drop 20 stories up on COVID.
Yeah.
And since he was coked up, he'd still be alive.
God damn.
That's one dude I'm surprised still alive.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, just to get off track real quick. I got HBO Max. I don't know if you guys do. There's a show on there. You've got HBO Max?
Well, they're going to have all the movies, so absolutely.
Yeah. So check this out.
Let me rephrase.
17 of them.
Friend has HBO Max. I use it.
Dude,
but I have everything else, so that's okay.
Same. Dude, check out. There's a show on there because I know you're into like some interesting crime shit. So I don't know if you saw it yet. McMillions. You seen that yet?
Yeah, the McDonald's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on Hulu. I think I got through like 4 episodes of it, and I still have more to go.
Yeah, there's 2 more left, dude. That was some crazy shit.
Oh yeah, all
Like,
the scams and stuff they pull.
oh, when they get to the end on how he did it and what he did, and like, all the people he pulled in and where those people are now and the amount of time they got, it's nuts. Cody, check that shit out, man. That's when they rigged the McDonald's Monopoly game from 87 to 2001.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy who was all involved. You got to check that shit out. That was nuts. I watched
I wonder why
6.
I never won.
Right. I watched all 6 hours of it on Sunday night. I'm like, okay, this is nuts.
The best thing I won from that was like free fries once. That was about it.
Oh, I win free food all the time.
That's all I ever won was free food. So.
That's why I got up to looking like Brandon in 2011.
What was
When Dub tells you at the buffet with banana pudding, man, you're getting fat. That's when you know you got a problem.
Oh, it wasn't because we were at a buffet. It was because we were fat.
Oh, dude, I go to buffet. Well, I haven't gone to a buffet in a while, but I'll still go to a buffet. But yeah, I mean, that was a lot there. I was 255, and it took Brandon. I didn't feel like I knew anything until Brandon says, "Man, you're getting fat," and I'm like, when my fat friend says, and I love him, that I'm getting fat, I got a problem. It's like when your drug dealer says, "Man, you got a problem." Or your friend is on coke.
Oh, like the My Pillow guy?
Yeah. Yes.
You've heard about him, right? Where his cocaine dealers held an intervention for him.
Yeah, did you ever you never heard that?
That's a true story. You never heard that?
No, I've never heard that.
Oh,
yeah, the My Pillow guy, he did so much coke that his dealers
I thought he
him.
was a crack addict.
Was it crack?
I think it was crack.
Crack,
Hold on.
coke. I mean, it's all the same.
Yeah, it was crack. I just found it.
Crack.
Yeah, but I mean that makes sense. Those are smart drug dealers though, because they know if he keeps going, he's going to die, and they're going to lose a cut. Right? Very smart drug dealers.
But I mean, how much crack are you doing?
A lot.
So he came up with
they never held an intervention for Whitney and Bobby.
I don't think a intervention. They held weekly interventions at their house, and somehow, out of all that, Bobby's still alive. It makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, Bobby wasn't one to do it. Did it though? It was it was actually Whitney's brother that introduced her to it, and I mean, Bobby was kind of dabbling in it, but. They blamed Bobby because he was, quote unquote, bad boy, a new addition. But it wasn't Bobby. It was Whitney that turned Bobby out.
And then Bobby Jr. too.
Yeah.
So he was on crack for years when he came up with the My Pillow idea.
So you just had to do drugs and you come up with $1 million ideas? Well, shit.
2008, he was awake for at least 2 weeks doing crack.
Well,
2 weeks?
So.
Yeah, his dealer put out the word out on the street that no one was to sell him any more drugs until he got some sleep.
How do you stay awake for 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
There's no way in 2 weeks. I don't care how much crack you did. 2
So
weeks.
That's gotta be
So he spent $100 million on infomercials.
Oh man!
Woo.
My question.
Now they have 1,500 employees.
Who would even?
And he sold. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, who would even want to stay awake for 2 weeks? Like
That's what I want to know.
I'm up for like 15 hours, and I'm like, I don't go to bed. Some days I'm up for 10 hours, and I'm like, I want to go to bed. Some days I wake up for 1 hour, and I'm like, fuck, I can go back to bed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, damn, 2 weeks. Give me 2 hours. I'm ready to go back to bed.
So he has 1,500 employees, and he sold 30 million pillows, and revenues went from 100,000 a year to close to 300 million. And yeah, he was on crack like crazy. Looks like Uncle Jeff, man. Off a pillow.
What, a $40 pillow? Is that how much those things cost? Like $40 or something?
I don't even know if I've heard of that.
Me either. I don't watch infomercial. It just keeps its shape.
Yeah.
What if I don't want it to keep its shape?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like,
What's the point of
I
that?
say, man. All right, the
Some
best
days I don't want
pillows
to
are the
sleep in
ones
the
that
same
are
position.
right. The best pillows are the ones that are all beat up.
Right. Let's
Well, I guess if you're doing crack for 2 weeks though, and you awake, you don't really want your pillow to lose shape neither.
That's true.
Oh god damn, you're right.
It's probably the last position he left it in.
Hey, that's probably how he came up with the idea. Is doing crack.
Yeah.
No, he
Oh,
said he
shit.
was. He said he came up with My Pillow when he was 16, but then he started getting crazy with it when he was doing crack. This is
So he
crazy.
started doing crack at 16.
Oh, I don't know if he started then. It was just some crazy shit. Let's take a quick gander at last week. We were on pace. Where are we at, Bear, with the standings
Well,
in the
just
NFL?
screen. So we're in fourth. How about that? So Justin on the Twitter is in first place with 140. He only had 9 this week. The
Oh,
champ
shit.
via least hopped to second with 11 this week. 137, 3 behind.
Ooh.
Al Bundy scored 4 touchdowns, aka Jeremy had 8. He dropped to second, 137, tied with the champ via lease. And old Overline Sports Pod just hanging in there with 11 at 135. Let's Go Hogging had 10, also tied with us in fourth at 135. Eric Green had 12. He's at 130. He gained. And the effing Parrot had 10, also at 130. Those are pretty much the only people that got a shot. 3 weeks left, 15, 16, 17.
Well, let's get it. We got a shot.
chance.
Let's smart picks this week, Cody. Even though I made a dumbass pick last week. I mean, as a pod, we took the Rams, we took the Bucks, we took the Cardinals, so I'm glad nobody went with the Giants there. Took the Chiefs, took the Titans, took the boys.
Destroyed.
We should have took the Bears. That's me or Cody. Damn it. Panthers, we all just fucked up. All got the Sea Chickens. Thankfully, we all took the Colts. We took the football team. Eagles, dub, we were making fun of him. Only one that made sense. I think Jalen Hurts is starting the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chargers, good pick on us.
Before they made Hurts the starter, wasn't it?
What's
when
that?
We made the pick, when we
No.
game, that was
No.
they named Hurts the starter.
Hurts was already the starter.
Yeah, he was a starter. We knew he was a starter for that game.
Because we told
we
W was
figured
crazy.
The Saints defense would defense.
Well, that's what I figured.
I'm
And that's the thing is they shut them down in the second half. They only scored, I think, a touchdown in the second half, but they were up 17-3 going to halftime. And
well, you got to think of that. They never saw him all year, and then that first half they could adjust at halftime, and then they shut him down.
I think he threw for 187 and ran for 106. So I mean, he had a
It's pretty damn good.
I think, I think the Saints defense. He definitely faster than Taysom Hill, but I think the Saints defense is a little overwhelmed, and I think they're probably looking ahead a little bit this week against the Chiefs.
Hopefully they're still overwhelmed. They're and then the Packers we all took. Bills. I wish Parrott would have went with the Bills. Damn it.
I don't know why. I don't remember why I took the Steelers. I thought they were just going to be mad and come back, but I'll put that one on me.
Well, no, it's all right. And then Monday night I really thought the Browns were going to win, and they easily could have won. They came back and shit just happened. And Barry, you were there, man. You talk about the game, not me. You were there.
Yeah, I mean, it was a crazy game. Probably the best game of the NFL season so far. I mean, Lamar was running all over the place, breaking ankles, doing Lamar things. Fine. I mean, he looks like MVP Lamar now. He's starting to come into his own. And like the first half of the year where he just looked like shit. So, and in the game, he happened to take a shit, which probably made him do it better. But Baker, I mean, people can't be hating on Baker. I mean, he also he's playing really good football, man. He just looks good. They got that running game down. Chubb is a monster. Hunt finally showed up in a little bit of the running game, but also in the passing game as well. Finally, that's what he should be doing all year. They need to put Chubb in the backfield and out at wide receiver, or keep them both in the backfield. I mean, Hunt as a wide receiver is just a monster for whatever reason. Don't know why they don't use him. But yeah, so, Lamar goes out because of quote unquote cramps, or taking a shit or whatever. Trust me, I got cramps sometimes too, and I got to poop. It's okay, Lamar. You don't have to say anything. McSorley got hurt after 2 drives. They didn't score, didn't do anything. The Browns totally shut him down. Myles Garrett had a sack in there. I think Vernon had a sack. They went up, and then Lamar let him right back down, scored a touchdown, came back to tie the game, and then got the ball back down the field, and Tucker had a 55-yard field goal. Why they didn't, I don't know why Stefanski didn't call a timeout. I mean, he's an analytics dude, but I get it. 55-yard field goal with a little bit of wind and 32-degree weather outside. I mean, the chances of making that are probably.
That's Justin Tucker.
Hey, he's the best kicker in the NFL. And
yeah, that's Justin Tucker, baby. If anything inside of 60, he's gonna make that.
If it was, and that's what I'm saying. If it was, I think he overdid the analytics because I think that was his thought. The chance of making that's probably 10%, but it's the best kicker. So Justin Tucker's like probably, in a sense, it's probably 45%. Realistically, it's probably 75% because it's Justin Tucker. But knowing that, any other kicker, you let them kick that once, they probably miss it. You got to make Justin Tucker kick that twice. You have to. You just have to. You got to call a timeout, let them see it go through just for fun, and then give your guys another shot. That's what you should do, in my opinion. But, they blocked an extra point or a field goal. I can't remember which it was. But they blocked one off him earlier in the game. So maybe they thought that was going to happen. But, yeah, it was an awesome game. Good thing I went. It was fun. But on to this week. It just shows the Browns are contenders. And they go Giants, Jets, Steelers to end their year. So they should win 2 of those 3.
So you think they get in at what, like 6 or 7?
They have the tiebreaker over Indy, so they just got to keep up with them, and they'll be 5.
Damn.
But they'll be good.
So at 5, who would they play?
They would play what, the 4?
So probably the Colts, right?
No, the Colts will be under. The Colts will be 6.
They will. Who's ahead in that division? Titans.
Yep.
Oh, so they play the Titans then, probably, right?
Yep.
Because what, it's Chiefs. It's Chiefs, Steelers.
Yep.
And then Bills, and then probably Titans, right?
Well, the Bills would be the 4 seed.
Oh, so they play the Bills. Shit.
Division winners. Hold on a second here.
So the Titans would be up at 3? Damn.
No, the Bills. I think the Bills would be 3.
3, and the Titans 4, right?
Titans would be 4.
Yeah. Okay.
And actually, the Bills, I think, only have 3 losses, which, since they just beat the Steelers,
they could jump them.
They could jump them and be the 2 seed. The Bills are 10-3. Steelers are 11-2. Yeah, Titans and Colts are both 9-4, but I think the Titans have the tiebreaker. The Titans only have the tiebreaker because they have more conference wins. They split the series against each other. So the Colt, so your secondary one goes off conference wins. Kansas City is 12-1. So right now they're the 1 seed. Pittsburgh is the 2 seed. Buffalo's the 3 seed. Tennessee is the 4 seed. Cleveland's the 5 seed. Colts are the 6 seed, and the Dolphins are the 7 seed right now. Which I don't think the Steelers would want to see the Dolphins in the first round. But the Raiders still have a shot. And Baltimore as well. Excuse me. Actually, I have to see. I don't see if Baltimore and Miami played this year or not. Which they have not. So, let's make sure here. Check my tiebreakers.
Yep. Check those tiebreakers. Let's see.
Yeah, so the Dolphins have the tiebreaker over Baltimore right now. So there you go.
Wow, that's
Dolphins.
crazy.
Yeah, and they win the tiebreaker based on best win percentage in conference games, which right now Baltimore's 5-5 in the conference, Miami's 5-4. So that's why Miami plays the Patriots this week. So should beat them. Should.
All right, let's roll. Tomorrow night, Thursday night, or tonight for when people listen. Chargers at Raiders.
I'll go with the Raiders. They got to win. Got to win. Don't have a choice.
Raiders for me. Raiders for Dub. Raiders for Parrot. Cody.
Man.
Yeah, now I don't give a shit if you pick the other team.
I'm gonna take the Chargers. I like Justin Herbert.
All right, back to you, Peppa Jack. Bills at Broncos.
Bills.
Saturday night. Or Saturday, I should say.
Yeah.
Saturday. All right. Bills.
Yep. Bills.
Back to you, Panthers at Packers.
Saturday night. Give me the Fudgies.
I'll take the Fudgies. Everybody taking the Fudgies.
Yeah.
Texans at Colts. Is this across the board too?
It should be.
Yeah.
I won't speak for my fellow Padres.
All right.
Deshaun is a little beat up, by the way, too. So
Lions at Titans.
Titans.
Bears at Vikings.
I don't even know no more because when the Bears should lose, they end up winning. So, and the Vikings too, for that matter. Shit. I'll go Bears.
Barrington Bear.
I'm gonna make you pick, or you want me to make you decide?
Oh, are you taking the Vikings?
I'm going with the Vikings.
God damn it!
They're at home. Take the home team.
I know, but we're trying to gain. Yeah, you're usually not wrong. I got to go with you because you're the leader of our thing this year for a reason.
If it was in Chicago, I would take Minnesota.
It's in a dome.
I mean, sorry. If it was in Chicago,
I'd take Chicago.
It's in Minnesota.
But it's in a dome. Yep, we're in a dome. You make a great point there. They played earlier this year, and the Vikings won at Chicago, 19-13. So yeah, give me Minnesota.
And Minnesota has to win. I mean, they're still in the hunt. So
which is crazy.
Chicago is too. They have the same record, but Minnesota has been coming on more lately, and Chicago is going the opposite way.
Perfect. All right, Sea Chickens at football team.
I think that the Seahawks are going to be in for another fight here, but I'm gonna pick them. It'll be a close one, low scoring.
Completely agree. Completely agree. I think football team could easily win this. They're playing for a division now.
Russell Wilson's going to be running for his life.
Oh my God, yes.
Seahawks offensive line is garbage, and Washington has probably the best defensive line in football.
Agreed. All right. Seahawks for you, Peppa Jack.
Yeah, Seahawks.
All right, back to you, Peppa Jack. Patriots at Dolphins. Your Patriots got to get to 11-5. Oh yeah, they're not going to.
They ain't gonna do it this year.
Well, Bear had him at 5-11. I had him at 7-9. Parrot had him at 9-7. What are they at right now?
6-7. About to be 6-8.
I got a good shot at 7-9. My prediction.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I know we're all taking the Dolphins, except Dub took the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean that Pro Bowl defense all set out this season, or the majority of it.
Yeah, but we knew that going in when we made our prediction on it.
I figured they had something. Well, usually it's next man up with the Patriots. I don't know what the hell happened this year.
Tom Brady left.
They're probably going 7-9.
They had a bunch of. I mean, when have the Patriots ever had any more than no-name guys on the defense?
When have they had any more than I was about to say? Besides the best year
their whole team.
Best year they had was with Moss and Brady, and they went 18-1. The one being the one they should have won.
Yeah. So, but then they played a Giants team that could get pressure with Ford. So.
And the amazing catch of a lifetime. Had gum on his helmet. Stuck the football to his helmet. David Tyree.
Yeah, so they play at Miami, home against Buffalo, home against the Jets. So they'll be 7-9.
Loss, win, loss, 7-9. I'll take my win for nothing. 7-9 was a good call. All right, Jags at Ravens. Ravens across the board.
Yes.
Bucks at Falcons. Interesting game here.
I don't think so. I think the Brady Bunch.
Bucks need to win.
The Brady Bunch is going to beat them.
They need to keep winning. I agree. Cody?
Yeah, Bucks.
All right, Cody, Niners at Cowboys.
Why the fuck is Dub taking the Cowboys? What a dumbass.
Shit, dude. Who's playing offense for the 49ers? Like,
Brandon
Mullins.
Ayuk.
Garoppolo starting?
Yeah, Ayuk's the only one, though, and we don't know about Kittle yet.
Yeah.
Mullins is still starting.
So, I'm going to go to Cowboys. The Cowboys could win this game.
Are you taking a Niners, Bear?
Yes, I'm taking the Niners.
Jesus Christ. God damn it.
I'm just saying, there's
Bear,
guys are healthy on offense for the Cowboys.
Bear, who's playing for the yeah, but who's playing for the
offensive line?
The Niners.
I'm pretty sure it's still Mullins. I don't think Garoppolo's in. I'm pretty positive that the Niners defense, I think, is just going to kind of shut them down a little bit.
Yeah. They could. They look like a football team this past week. That was the crazy thing, but they did play the Bengals. Oh,
yeah, I ain't saying much.
No. I'm going to regret it, but I'm going to take Dallas. If Kittle comes back, can we switch that?
I mean, you can switch it whenever you want. You just got to tell me before a game starts.
All right. Yeah, because if we hear some different things, then I might switch it. Yeah, because it doesn't matter what we do. We can switch it whenever we want. All right, Eagles at Cardinals. Still taking the Cardinals.
Yeah, I mean, Arizona's got to win. This is a must-win game. I have to win.
Cody?
I'm taking the Eagles. Just because it's a must-win don't mean they're going to win it.
Well, good. At least you
don't forget fucking.
Hey, remember, Taysom Hill came back on them last week. Kyler Murray is about 15 times better than Taysom Hill.
Better than Taysom Hill.
All right. So next game,
if Cody don't pick the Rams here, I'm leaving.
Jets at Rams, Cody.
They almost lost to the Giants. Is all I'm saying.
The Jets don't have a win.
That don't mean shit.
The Jets and the Giants are two different teams.
Well, I know Greg Williams did get fired, so that's what I mean. Greg Williams did get fired, so there's not gonna be any stupid blitzes. But I'm gonna go with the Rams anyway.
Yeah, Greg Williams got fired and they lost 40-3. Greg Williams. It wasn't Greg Williams.
All right. Chiefs
said last week is the scapegoat. He's the scapegoat to Gase. He's just the easy guy to fire because nobody likes him. It's a bullshit cop-out. Greg Williams isn't the problem.
Chiefs at Saints.
Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs.
Chefs.
Yeah,
Browns at Giants.
Gase is the problem in New York.
Yeah, of course. Browns at Giants.
Browns for me.
Browns here.
Yeah, I'll take the Browns. Why not?
Steelers at Bungles.
Steelers.
Yeah, they'll be able to take a night off.
Yeah, they need to win.
Yes,
Do you have our updated standings, sir, for trivia?
Updated trivia standings. Mr. Gray has 715. Peppa Jack 621. Myself at 633. Parrot at 235. Dub at 29. Wes Anderson at 7. Security Jeff with 1. 1 is the loneliest number.
All right. No problem. We are ready. Jeremy. Trivia sponsored by Jeremy. We are ready. Are you ready? Who the fuck is on AEW? Is that the Young Bucks? I can't tell. No.
I don't know. Nobody's watching.
I'm
It don't matter.
Peabod's
I'm watching the 99 Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's what I said. Nobody's watching. They haven't hit 1 million viewers. They only hit it twice in a year. And the second time they hit it was somebody's granddad came on with the face paint.
It's Grandpa!
Right. Grandpa got lost going into the bedroom. He came outside.
He's pointing his Cialis-filled bat to the crowd.
Right. And then they found out it wasn't as bad. It was his walking stick.
All right. What 2 NFC teams have gone the longest without playing in a conference championship game? 2 points for each.
I know one of these teams. I just got to think of the other one.
Oh, let me open up the box. If you want to be able to open up a box whenever you feel like it, it's Kyle Barrett, DailyTransformation.com.
Okay, I got it. Whenever you guys are ready.
Alrighty.
Damn it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Cowboys, Jets, Cowboys football team, Cowboys, Lions.
NFC teams, home slice.
Ah, damn it. That should say Giants. Washington and Detroit. All right, so you each get 1.
Washington. Damn it. I thought it was Dallas.
I got to pay attention more.
Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Yeah. Has Detroit ever been to the conference championship?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Washington was right before when they won the Super Bowl then in the 90s. Or 80,
Yeah,
late 80s.
80s.
Really?
Yeah,
late
89, 80s. I think. Yeah,
88 or
89,
something.
80.
Yeah.
Ricky Waters had 1,000 rushing yard, had 1,000-yard rushing seasons with Seattle, Philly, San Fran. Who's the only other back in league history to run for over 1,000 yards with 3 different franchises?
Ricky Waters is underrated, by the way.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, very.
Ricky Waters. Who was the only other running back in league history? Oh. I want to say I know this, but there's only one name that keeps coming back to my head, and I don't like it, but I'm going to have to go with it. I don't think it's right. I think he's rushed for 1,000 yards for 2 franchises, but not 3. I'm ready when you guys are.
Hold on.
Well,
I think it's only 2. But God damn it. I can't think of anybody else. It's taking too long.
That's it.
I'm ready when you are.
yeah. Yep.
I'm ready.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3, and go. Yeah. AP, Frank Gore. Frank Gore's a good guess. AP, I don't think has done it with Detroit. He did it with Washington and obviously the Vikings.
I think Frank Gore only has 2 as well.
Wasn't he somewhere else, though, before Detroit? Adrian Peterson?
Oh, McGahee.
Mick blown out knee?
I forgot he even played for the Ravens.
Forgot too. Let's see how well you know some of the teams. I will name a player and you tell me which team they are currently on. Each is worth a point.
Oh, we should have played still in the league.
Still in the league?
Hell yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, he names a guy and we just say if he's still in the league or not?
Still in the league or not, yeah. Oh, well. Shit, I don't know where. Wait.
This one seems easy to me.
Yeah.
When you're ready, let me know.
Yeah.
Is it?
We're ready.
Yeah, I think it's real easy.
Ooh, I don't know where DeAndre Jordan playing at.
I know where he's playing. Now you make me question it now that you're questioning it.
You shouldn't. I honestly don't know. All right. I'm ready. I think I got it.
1, 2, 3, and go.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
it was the Nets, but
He's getting ready ass still in the league.
Brooklyn. Sorry,
Brooklyn.
Nets is incorrect.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, this just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that one.
I would say.
That's an easy one.
My stupid
Yeah.
keyboard doesn't light. It always shuts off, so I can't see the letters. I should know where it is by now. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, and go.
Say it's about the only place that'll take him.
I thought he went back with Doc.
No, he didn't want him.
Yeah.
Ah. Damn.
Said, I don't want you. Okay, this is an easy one too.
I don't remember now.
I'm ready when y'all are.
Ready?
He just. No, I'm not ready. I can't remember where he just signed to. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm just guessing. All right.
All right, 1, 2, 3, and go. He went
Philly,
to Philly.
so that was it. He went with
That was
Doc.
He took his son-in-law and not his son.
That's what it was. I knew it was one of the two. I was
Yep.
close.
Oh,
Beautiful.
see, I was just guessing. I didn't even know. Okay. Well, a little bit of nepotism ain't hurt nobody.
He just.
Rubio.
Oh, duh. Dumbass.
Wait.
They just made a big deal out of it. Ready when y'all are.
Hold on a second. I got to think about this one.
Not ready. I know. Me too.
I'm just trying to think because I think he traded, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm just trying to think of where the hell he went.
Yes.
I don't know.
I think I got it, but I can't remember.
Ready?
Yeah, why not? I'm
All right.
guessing. Oop. Yeah, whatever.
1, 2,
There it
3, go. He went back home, man.
Did he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shit. I got to get back to Jeremy. Go. Yeah, you got traded back home.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, me neither. And the thing, they could have had Steph Curry twice. They had 2 chances to take him and didn't.
They did?
Yeah, they had 2 chances to take Steph Curry. They took Johnny Flynn and Ricky Rubio.
Ugh.
I think they took Ricky Rubio. I want to say he was the first pick. Or no, he was the third, I think. And then they took Johnny Flynn at 10 or 9. And Steph was still on the board.
Man, this one, I don't know.
Robin Lopez.
Robin Lopez.
He's been with like 800 teams.
I was going to say, the question should have been who he hasn't played for.
Let's throw a dart at the wall. Robin Lopez. Where's he at? I thought he's playing with his brother, but
That's what I thought too, but his brother's in LA, right?
I don't remember. It was with the Knicks last time, but I don't know where he signed this year.
I don't know. No, this don't seem right. But
Mine doesn't either, but oh well.
All right, 1, 2, 3, and go. Bucks, Pelicans, Clippers.
I think you're right with the Bucks.
He played with the Bucks last year. Fuck,
Yeah.
went to the Wizards.
Oh, the Wizards.
Mm.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. All right. So that's it for the trivia this week on the sports show. All right, fellers. You know the drill here. Oh, wait a minute. Jeremy said something else. That's all he's got this week. He did horrible on NFL picks, so hopefully he can rebound this weekend. I hope not, but he'll see us for wrestling.
Tell him Merry Christmas. And,
well, we'll see him in a minute.
We'll do it
that's
next
true.
week, too.
Well, I mean,
yeah, we'll see him next
Merry
week, too.
Christmas,
God. All right. You guys know the drill on this one. I give you the event. You give me the year on December 16th in history. Kennesaw Mountain Landis renewed 7 years as baseball commissioner. The first baseball commissioner, too. MLB.
1891.
1919.
1926. O.J. Simpson becomes first NFL running back to rush for 2,000 yards in a season.
Juice.
Oh, I thought you said acquitted. All right,
76.
77.
73. Bobby Jones is the first to win the James E. Sullivan Award, Best U.S. Amateur Athlete.
1919.
1907.
1930. Jack Dempsey KOs Carl Morris in 14 seconds.
Sound like the fix was in.
42. Probably earlier
35.
than that.
1918.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
79th Heisman Trophy Award, Jameis Winston, Florida State.
2014.
2011.
2013.
Damn it. I was going to say that. It was a 2014 when he won the effing national title.
Florida Marlins signed their first player, 16-year-old pitcher Clemente Nunez.
96.
95.
91. And finally, Dallas quarterback Roger Staubach throws 3 touchdowns, 336 yards in his last NFL regular season game with the Cowboys. 35-34 win over the Washington, then Redskins, now football team at Texas Stadium.
Let's say...
I got my bat.
Let's say 75.
80.
79. So Sting is in the I don't know if you're watching, he's on the stage as normal and Darby's up in the quote unquote rafters. He's in the stands.
Oh good. Oh my god. The
The
rest of us going in the tubes, man. North American wrestling is going down so bad.
It's going down like a sweet muffin. All
How's
right.
coming out?
Right. No shit. All right. Happy birthday, 58th birthday to the fridge, William Refrigerator Perry.
He still with us?
Yeah.
All right. Good, man. Good.
I thought you were naming people skinnier than James Harden.
Jesus. Happy birthday to Antrell Roll, 38.
Montreal Roll.
Happy 41st birthday to Trevor Immelman. 08 Masters winner.
Jolfer.
And that is all we're going to have for birthdays this week. How's that? That works for me. We could say Tom Brookshire. He would have been, 89?
I don't even know who that is.
American football player, sportscaster. He died in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
You were still a baby.
Yeah.
Well, thank you to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter at Songs by Wes. Thanks to All Wear Clothing. Visit allwearclothing.com. Crandall's Quality Landscaping, 419-704-5471. And Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com. Sorry, Sparty Steve couldn't get you on the show. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Fat James Harden going to get some dinner.
Taking that plane.